give them for $3 upgraded the glass. Call Lennon.
Calling Lennon.
What's up, buddy?
You're behind me with a mask on, bro?
I am.
Why are you wearing a mask in your car?
It's because I have other people that sit in this car with me, so I try not to, even though it's my car, I try not to, when sick, expose other people.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. How's it going?
Oh, fine. I'm just getting ready to go over the railroad, so.
Oh yeah, nice. No, I'm just getting lunch.
Gotcha. Where's your other job?
It depends. Depending on my contractor thing, so most of the time it's at either an Omnia or something. But right now I don't got any work today, so.
Gotcha. Omnia's a pretty damn good company to work for.
Yeah, but at the same time they're trying to cut a lot of labor costs, so the IT department's kind of going, so.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the dispatchers, he's the one that's retiring. He worked for Omnia for 30 years, and he I don't remember what department he worked in, but he said it used to be good, so.
Yeah, everyone at Omnia's we want to hire you, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'd love to work here for the pay that I'm getting paid, and they're like, yeah, but corporate won't let us, and I'm like, okay, well then, I guess I'll just be as needed still, so.
Yep,
I gotcha. They get shit breaking all the time, but it just, they're like, we can't justify it, and I'm like, well, wouldn't it be cheaper to pay someone less money and have them there 24/7 to fix it instead of paying multiple, just to have someone come in, but.
Yeah, a lot of I know Omnia's not a massive corporation, but a lot of bigger companies don't understand that.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of other IT jobs, even some companies that do a lot of Square stuff and the installations and a lot of other stuff, they just offload all of it, and it's then they expect workers to work for 20 an hour, and they wonder why I fucking never do the work. It's I'm not working for 20 an hour, buddy. You're gonna pay me at least 40.
Right. Not only that, but I assume they probably don't offer benefits.
Yeah, they have no benefits. One of them was we need you to do this big installation. It's plenty of money. And then they're like, you got to go in this crawl space and do all this. And I'm like, are you going to pay for insurance? No. And I'm like, well, then I guess I'm not doing it. I'm not going to go in a crawl space. And they're like, yeah, but we'll give you 30. I'm like, I'm paid 40. Why would you? What the fuck?
Yeah, but let me take 30, and over half of that's going to go towards me paying for insurance.
Yeah, I was like, there's nails up there that aren't even in the wood, and they're like, yeah, but you got it, and I'm like, no, and they're like, well, no one else is going to do it, and I'm like, then I guess it doesn't get done. So just.
Yeah, either it doesn't get done or you pay me.
I know you pay me way more. They're trying to. All of these companies are trying to be more like DoorDash, kind of how UPS is doing that. They're like, well, we could pay someone $10 an hour to deliver packages, then we can offload work from the drivers. It's yeah, but That's awful. I mean, it's great for the company because, you know, they have no costs and they don't have to do with insurance and all the vehicles and shit, but it's like, it sucks.
It does.
So, but no, I'm just in between. I mean, I'm in between until I get something full. Unless, there's other openings. My wife's looking around, well, my fiance, she's looking at places we might want to live. She's like, well, you know, just transfer over. And I'm like, yeah, I could start working immediately. Just gotta get out of Vermont. There's options.
Right. Yeah, I'd say Vermont is difficult because all of the bigger industries have left. Yeah, GE still exists, but there's nothing to keep people.
There's also but there's no pension there anymore. The only people that were there is grandfathered. I think from like what 2018 is it?
I believe so. I think it is 2018 because I've got my old boss from a previous job. He left the job that we were at to go work for them, and he had just barely hit the cutoff. So
yeah. No, a lot of this stuff, I mean, there's plenty of opportunity outside of Vermont. Just got to convince my fiance to pick a house somewhere so we can buy one. Or pick land, preferably, and then get a house on it. You know, I'm not trying to go $500,000 in debt for a house.
Oh, absolutely. I was saying a modular home is...
I told her, I was like, we could just literally the bare minimum just to like see, like, I was like, we rent for a year, obviously, you know, you want to know where you want to live, you know, you obviously want to scope it out. You don't want to be someone that buys a house and then hates it. And then, you know, and then I was like, with the bare minimum, we just buy land. You put like literally even like one of those homes on it, and then there you go. And you just go from there.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm looking to do in Chicago. Is I did all the research on like being able to acquire land and putting modulars on it, and what the zoning permit look like. So I'm looking to.
I know you got to be really careful with sewers and stuff because, well, I know it's at least in Vermont because my grandpa was looking at a lot of that shit, and there's a lot of regulations on how far you can have sewers and all these water lines and shit, and it's like a lot. And I was like, jeez.
Yeah, that was the major zoning stuff that I was looking at, making sure that I was following code. So like even the Amazon like ship ready to go houses that are like $20,000. It is completely legal in Chicago to do that, and I just love the city, so I want to go back.
Yeah, I don't mind the city. I mean, I also don't mind small township, but you have all the disadvantages of small townships. Like, you know, it's not. So I'd rather live in like a city, or at least on the edge of a city. Kind of like where my grandpa is. He has like his own like, you know, thing, and then he drives like 15 minutes or 20 minutes to the city, and you know, I don't mind that.
Yeah, that's what my grandparents did. They live in Florida, New York, which is like 45 minutes outside the city. Mm-hmm. But they just take the train right in. So.
Yeah, because you get to have your peace and quiet, you know, be out away, and then you get to go right into the city when you need shit, you know? Perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're ever still considering an electric car, I mean, my car drove me from my house to Taco Bell and parked while we were talking, so, I mean, they're pretty great.
Gotcha.
Although I can't even stay parked. I gotta go to the drive-thru now, so I had to drive it around because the fucking lobby's closed, but pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll hit you up once I'm looking at, again, I'm looking to wait until after this winter. I want this car to get me through the winter before I put wear and tear on a new vehicle in the winter. Mm-hmm. So
I just know that Teslas are dropping in price a lot because a lot of the because the incentives going away and everything. So
yeah, I'm gonna at least get through the winter with this one, and then once the winter is through, probably like late winter, early spring, I'll be looking.
This is the first winter I'll have this one, so I'll let you know how much range you lose in the winter, because I know in the winter, I think if it's at -10, you lose a shit ton of range with the Tesla, but we'll see how much range.
Yeah, let me know, because
I'll let you know.
That was my other thing, was making sure.
Because everyone who, I've not seen any statistics yet for Vermont, but if people are like, well, you don't want to own a Tesla because it goes from 300 miles down to 150 in the cold, and I'm like, that's not right. But apparently that's only if it's like -15 all day or -10 all day, which we don't have. So.
Right.
And at the same time,
at least we hope not to have for
yeah. But I mean, if I have to use it during peak, that'll be a great test too, because it'll be driving consistently. And mine's also got a heat pump though, so it's not traditional old cars, because the old electric cars, they're literally just heating metal, and like that's kind of a fan blowing it, you know, because like, you know, gas cars, they kind of have the engine that gets to blow on you, but The new ones have all dedicated heat pumps, so like it's way more efficient. So theoretically, you
Gotcha.
don't lose too much range with the heating. And then you put a little cover
Gotcha.
over the glass roof, and then your heat doesn't just escape. So.
Right.
But anyways, yeah, I'll let you go, man, on your way to work.
All right. Well, I will. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, see you tomorrow, man. Be safe.
Bye.
Did you want the supreme or the regular? Say that again? Okay. What'd you drink with that? Anything else for you? What was that? Okay. Did you want any sauce sauces with that? What's that? Alright, so your bill comes to $15.29. Did you want to round that up for the scholarship program today? $13.29. That's a second again. Nothing to talk about. How are you today?
Hey, I'm doing good. I got a mobile order for Bryce. I refreshed the app. It says your pickup time has passed. Could you see if it's in the system?
What's the name?
It should be Bryce. I ordered it like 20 minutes ago. I refreshed the app. It says your pickup time passed, but like I already paid 20 minutes ago. So.
For Bryce?
Yeah. Should be like a chicken enchilada and then 2 stackers custom.
Alright, then you can just pull for it.
It's in the system? Okay, thank you.
Cool.
bye.